When designing a 480 volts emergency generator backup system for a local municipality, you might face situations where the generator cannot be physically located near the incoming line service or the automatic transfer switch. Perhaps the generator has to be installed outside on the far side of the building. A key question arises: do the conductors running from the generator to the automatic transfer switch have to be treated as service entrance conductors and therefore be run outside the building, or perhaps underground, to comply with the electrical codes? The answer is no. These conductors do not necessarily need to be treated as service entrance conductors if the generator is installed in the premises of the building and its sole purpose is to provide emergency power to that building. In such a case, these conductors can be run inside the building, provided they are adequately protected from physical damage and comply with all other relevant code requirements. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, defines service entrance conductors as conductors located outside a building situated either between the service equipment and the point of connection to a supply line, or extending from a generator to a building. Since the generator is located on the same property as the building and the conductors will be routed inside the building, these conductors are not classified as service entrance conductors. This distinction is important because service entrance conductors often have stricter installation requirements compared to other types of conductors. These stricter requirements are due to their direct connection to the utility power supply and the potential hazards associated with that connection. However, in the scenario you described, the conductors are part of an emergency power system within the building's property, allowing for some flexibility in installation methods as long as safety and applicable codes are adhered to. Ensure that the installation complies with local codes and regulations.